I was living in Chicago, Illinois at the time, and out of personal interest, I was attending meetings of the Chicago IANS chapter. IANS, some of you may know, is the International Association of Near-Death Studies. This is a group for people who have had near-death experiences, the tunnel of white light and so forth. I myself have not had that experience, but I think it's a very interesting subject, and so out of personal interest, I was going to meetings of the Chicago chapter. A few weeks after I had that session with the medium that I told you about, I went to the woman who runs the Chicago chapter, and I said to her, I am thinking of writing this book about how we plan our lives before we're born. Do you have any ideas on how I could proceed? Because I really didn't know what to do. And she said, well, there's a woman in the group here that you should really talk to. She introduced me to a woman who actually has the ability to go into trance and channel her own soul, her own higher self. So I went to this woman and I said, I'm thinking of writing this book about pre-birth planning. Could I interview your soul? And she said, sure, let's do it. So we got together 5 times for a total of about 15 hours. And these sessions were absolutely fascinating. Her soul told me in detail about the pre-birth planning process, which challenges had been discussed in her case, which ones had been chosen and why, which ones had not been chosen and why not. And so there was this tremendous volume of information that came forward that verified everything that my guides had told me in my own session with the medium, and then expanded upon it and took it much, much farther. That information really served as the foundation for the book that I went on to write, because it gave me such a good basic understanding of pre-birth planning.